from LifeSkate, and I'm in Lake Placid for the 2008 U.S. Adult Figure Skating Championships. Over 600 skaters from all over the United States have come to Lake Placid for this 4-day event. The skaters will be competing in singles, pairs, ice dancing, and there is a fourth category called Interpretive freeskate. New for 2008, Interpretive freeskate has been officially divided into two separate events, Artistic Dramatic Interpretive and Light Entertainment Comedy Interpretive. I asked Cynthia Drayton, a judge at the competition, what she looks for when judging the interpretive program.
Interpretive is much more about the music, the interpretation of the music. So rather than the emphasis being on, say, the jumps and spins, it's more how the jumps and spins interpret the music. Right? But it's not just jumps and spins, it's the creative use of the music.
Jennifer Jones of the Hawaii Figure Skating Club, entering her first adult nationals, told me she always wanted to skate to Frozen by Madonna, but needed an inspirational moment to put the program together.
I was opening my freezer and I saw that there was icicles actually kind of growing on the back of my freezer. It had defrosted some weird way, and I thought, oh. And I don't know why, that kind of inspired me. I thought it'd be fun to do something where you were frozen, and so then the song, of course, came to my head again, and I thought, wow, it'd be kind of cool if you had this look of actually becoming frozen, because when you listen to the words, she talks about your heart being frozen when it's not open, and I thought it'd be kind of a interesting twist on being a figure skater, because warm hearts, cold blades.
I judge skating also as a hobby, so when I sit on artistic programs and I see that they don't have as much substance to them, I'm very picky about music. So,
what was your music?
It was by a group called Royce and Murphy, and the song was Ram-a-Lam-a Bang Bang. And for anyone that's seen So You Think You Can Dance, it was a group number there, and it just had a lot of fun and a lot of story to it to me. You know, there was a lot of emphasis and a lot of things to work with. When I heard this one, it was like, oh, it's fun, it's funky, and it was totally not me. So,
how did you put this costume together?
I was going all over the place trying to find as much as I could that was like legitimate props, etc. I did have a real Captain Jack sword. I fell with that, so I went and had someone make me one that was a little safer.
Yeah, you don't want any dangerous objects on the ice.
Yeah, that was frightening, because the fall I had, I landed on my hip bone, and the sword went straight up in the air, and then it went point down right behind me. I was like, oh no, that's got to go now.
Well, this I found at a costume store. It was Dracula's Bride. And then two of my moms, who I'm referring to as the Stoner moms, two of the moms from my club, they took it from me 2 weeks ago, and they're like, you need stones. So everyone here has been calling them the Stoner moms.
Larry Frenock from the Hershey Figure Skating Club skated as Don Quixote and is competing in his 6th adult nationals.
When you walk out in the hallway, the energy is about everybody being really supportive with each other and really enjoying each other's competitions. And even when I get off the ice, I can't wait to run to the boards and cheer my competitors on, because it's all about that. You know, we're old enough that there aren't big dollars at stake. There's no advertising contracts coming out of this. And it's really just about going out and having a wonderful time and doing the best job you know how to do.
Farah Jimenez, who's been skating for just over 4 years, was Carmen Miranda for her program.
Figure skating, it's really a community of support, and it's a great way to meet other skaters, so to build that camaraderie and to feel supported as you do this endeavor. None of us are going to the Olympics, quite frankly, but it's the closest thing we have to it, so it's kind of fun to come out here and figure out how you compare against others and see what other people are doing across the country. The best thing about skating for me, and I think the reason I fell in love with it, it's so difficult. You can't think of anything else while you're skating, so you have to be in focus. And the rest of my life, if I'm doing aerobics or if I'm gardening, I'm thinking about work. And it's the one place I can't. I have to shut it out. So it lets me meditate in essence, and that's why I love skating.
Debbie and James Marlowe of the Bowling Green Skating Club in Ohio are entered in the Gold Pairs event. James is also on hand to support Debbie in her interpretive free skate. Debbie told me that they can thank figure skating for bringing them together over 37 years ago.
That's how we met, as figure skating.
How did you meet? Tell me.
At the Michael Kirby Skating School in Park Ridge, Illinois, and we took lessons there, and we met, and we started skating together as a pair team. We didn't know much about it. We had another friend that did pairs and taught us a few things, and did shows and stuff, because at that time they didn't have any, good competitions or anything for adults, so we did shows and exhibitions and had a lot of fun.
Yes, we learned some pairs moves, and then through the years we've learned a few more at a time. But now, since we have the adult nationals, we have some competition, and we're getting better, and we're learning more things.
What do you like best about being in a competition like this? Adult
well,
nationals.
it is good for your psyche when you're a skater. You need to show what you can do and have a venue where you can, yes, a venue where you can actually show your stuff. So that's what most of the adults appreciate about the adult nationals.
That's one of the things the coaches will say about adults is like, you can tell we really love it and we work hard and it's just, it's great. I used to do marathoning and this is a lot more fun.
Any goals for next season?
I'm moving up to silver. I'm in bronze level now, so I'm going to move up to silver, and I'd like to try to get an axle jump. That's my biggest goal.
I've been coaching Erin for about 6 years, 5.5 years. So I got her from the beginning of walk, 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 glide maybe, and then no 3 turns, anything. So I got her to just have a little bit of confidence in herself and be able to relax and spin. When you can teach an adult something new and they go, oh, that's what it's like. It's the most fantastic feeling because kids are like, yeah, I do something every day. I learned something at school today too, so it's not that big of a deal. For adults, it's great. I love watching them learn.
How do you feel about being here with all your fellow skaters?
It's the best thing. It's so much fun. It's people, living out childhood dreams. I watched skating with my mom since I can't remember, and it's just having a great time and just kind of, for me, I become a totally different character. If you saw me normally, you'd be like, whoa, this is so not you. In fact, my coach, when I brought the music and I threw out this idea, she's like, this is going to be hard for you. I can just say from a judging perspective that more judges I know say that the adults totally get what artistic programs are, and they truly create the story and the theme and the music and have fun with it, where the kids are sometimes, they're so excited about a new jump, they do a freestyle program to their favorite music. But you'll see some really creative programs here.
I hope you recognize her because she was that incredibly hideous monster. But let's see how she did. How'd you do?
I got second, so I was really happy, and we had fun, and everyone liked it. That's the most important part. That's what it is about artistic.
When was your award ceremony? When?
It ended up being, it was like 3:30 yesterday. It was funny because we had to take forever for our awards, and I was afraid I was going to have to sit around for like 3 hours with that makeup on. So fortunately not.
Erin, you had the most interesting song in the competition. What was it?
Working 9 to 5, but I changed the lyrics to skating 9 to 5, and my girlfriend, who's also a skater, re-recorded it for me and did the music, and that's her singing. And I had a little voiceover in the front to try to get people to understand that it's about skating, not working.
Warning, adult onset skating syndrome detected. We thought working 9 to 5 was hard. Now we work and skate 9 to 5.
Stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch, try to come to life. Jump into the freestyle session, work out expression with aggression, folks like me in the ring from 9 to 5. Skating 9 to 5, 3 turns are my living, barely scraping by. Still 2 foot and that old South cow, barely getting by. It's all falling and no glory. It's enough to drive you crazy, but you love the edge. Usain Bolt with a lot of my friends, waiting for the day our lucks will come in and the blade's gonna turn and we're all gonna skate.